Something about Claire Randall has always felt larger than life. But now, a new mystery shakes the very foundation of her world. Imagine a child, born in a world where time itself bends and twists, suddenly gone without a trace. Fans have been left questioning everything. Did this child ever truly exist? Was it hidden? Or did forces beyond even Claire's control take the child away? Tonight, we dive into the untold story of Claire's missing child, uncovering secrets that the show has barely hinted at, and exploring the heartbreak, hope, and suspense that surround this shadowed mystery. Claire Randall has lived a life marked by loss, love, and impossible choices. From the very first time she crossed the stones, her life became entwined with danger and destiny, pulling her into a world she never expected. Season 8 presents one of the most haunting questions for her: the story of a child that seems to have vanished without explanation. To understand the depth of this mystery, we must first revisit the shadows of the past. Claire and Jamie's family has endured kidnappings, time travel, and threats from enemies who will stop at nothing. Each of these events has left scars and hidden secrets. And now, new shadow emerge, a child whose existence has been hinted at but never fully revealed. The narrative of Outlander has always blended historical events with personal drama, but the disappearance of this child adds a layer of suspense that even the most devoted fans are struggling to piece together. How could a child vanish from Claire's life so completely? Was it lost in time, hidden to protect it, or taken by a force we do not yet understand? The first clues are subtle, almost invisible to casual viewers. Look closely, and you'll notice moments when Claire's attention seems drawn to absent figures. Letters with missing names, or glances at places where a child once might have been. These small, almost fleeting moments tell a story of a hidden truth, a narrative that whispers rather than shouts. The tension builds because Claire, as a mother, feels the weight of absence keenly. Every decision she makes is tinged with the anxiety of what might have been lost. Her strength, her courage, and her ability to endure are tested in ways that fans may not immediately recognize. The missing child is more than a plot point. It's a reflection of the sacrifices, heartbreak, and resilience that define Claire's journey. Through careful observation of dialogue and key events in Season 8, patterns begin to emerge. There are hints in private conversations, in expressions that betray more than the words spoken. Fans have speculated endlessly. Was the child taken for protection during a dangerous period, hidden from enemies who would use them as leverage? Or is there an even deeper twist, tied to the mysterious mechanics of time travel and fate? These questions create a tension that colors every scene in which Claire appears, adding an emotional weight to her actions and decisions. As we move deeper into this story, we will unravel the first clues, exploring how the past, danger, and secrecy converge around a single, heartbreaking mystery: the untold story of Claire's missing child. Time has always been Claire Randall's greatest cruelest enemy. Every moment she has lived has been shaped by choices that ripple through centuries. And yet, some truths remain buried, hidden in the folds of history. The story of her missing child is not just a question of disappearance, it's a mystery woven into the very fabric of time itself. To understand the stakes, we must step back and look at the world around Claire. A world filled with danger, political turmoil, and enemies who would exploit any weakness. In such a world, even the smallest secret can become a matter of life and death. Unlike ordinary families, Claire and Jamie's life is anything but simple. They have faced kidnappings, betrayals, and the unpredictable twists of time travel. Within this chaos, the existence of a child could not remain ordinary, and any hint of vulnerability could spell disaster. Some fans believe the child may have been deliberately hidden, perhaps by Claire herself, as a protective measure in a moment of desperation. Others suggest more sinister possibilities. Who would stop at nothing to strike at Claire and Jamie through the one being they loved most? Every scene, every glance, and every unspoken word in Season 8 hints at this tension. There is an underlying sense that something crucial is being kept just out of sight, waiting for the right moment to be revealed. The brilliance of Outlander lies in its attention to detail. and clues about the missing child are scattered subtly throughout Season 8. Letters left unopened, fleeting mentions of distant relatives, and the almost imperceptible sadness in Claire's eyes are all breadcrumbs for those willing to look. These narrative choices create a layered mystery that challenges viewers to question what they see and hear. Could this child exist in another time, separated from Claire by forces she cannot control? Or was the child hidden somewhere nearby? Shielded from danger while Claire unknowingly continued her daily life, unaware of the secret right under her nose? Emotionally, this hidden truth adds an extraordinary weight to Claire's character. She is forced to navigate her duties, her love for Jamie, and the dangers surrounding them while carrying an invisible burden, mother's fear for a child she may never find. The absence of this child is felt in every whispered moment, every fleeting expression of concern, and every scene where Claire pauses, as if sensing a presence that isn't there. This sense of loss, mixed with suspense, is what makes this mystery so compelling. It's not just about finding the child, it's about uncovering the secrets that have been buried in time, and understanding how a mother's love can endure across centuries and unseen dangers. As we continue, the clues will begin to align, showing that the disappearance is not random but carefully orchestrated, whether by human hands or the intricate folds of fate. The story of Claire's missing child is a puzzle, and every shadow, every letter, and every unexplained moment in Season 8 brings us closer to piecing together a truth that has remained hidden for far too long. Some mysteries are whispered rather than spoken, and the story of Claire's missing child is one of them. Season 8 drops hints so subtle that only the most attentive fans notice the gaps, the pauses, and the moments of unease. It's not just a story of absence, it's a story of questions that refuse to be answered. Where did the child go? Who knows the truth? And, most importantly, why has the world of Outlander kept this secret in the shadows for so long? The clues are scattered, almost like pieces of a puzzle intentionally left incomplete. A letter with half-erased words, a fleeting glance toward an empty cradle. A whispered conversation cut short, these are the breadcrumbs, now leading to a truth that might be far stranger than anyone expected. Some speculate the child was hidden to protect them from enemies, a desperate act by Claire or Jamie during one of the show's most dangerous chapters. Others believe the child could have crossed timelines, swept away by the very stones that brought Claire to danger in the first place. Each theory has its own chilling possibilities, and each one adds to the tension surrounding this. It's an untold story. One of the most haunting aspects of this mystery is the emotional ripple it creates. Claire, a mother whose love knows no bounds, must carry the weight of a child's absence in every decision she makes. Every look of concern, every pause in dialogue, every moment of solitude hints at a mother's hidden grief. Fans have noted that the child's presence, or rather, the lack of it, affects the entire dynamic of Season 8, shaping interactions with Jamie, other family members, and even allies. It's as if the world itself conspires to keep the truth from her, and by extension, from the audience. The faceless mystery extends beyond the show into fan speculation, where theories range from heartbreaking to unbelievable. Could the child have been taken by someone close, hidden away to keep them safe, but at an impossible cost? Could time itself have intervened, shifting the child into a different era, leaving Claire searching across centuries? Or is there a darker twist waiting, something that the writers have planted carefully, to be revealed in a shocking moment yet to come? Each theory deepens the intrigue, drawing viewers into a web of suspense where every detail, no matter how small, could be a key to unlocking the truth. What makes this story truly compelling is the way it taps into universal fears, the fear of loss, the terror of the unknown, and the desperate hope that what is missing might somehow be found. Claire's missing child is not merely a plot device, it is the emotional heart of a story about love, sacrifice, and secrets too heavy to bear. Every scene in which Claire moves, hesitates, or searches hints at a puzzle that may never be solved completely, but whose shadows leave a lasting mark on the audience. As we move into the next section, we will explore the emotional impact of this mystery, diving into how it reshapes Claire's world and challenges everything she thought she knew about family, fate, and the fragile threads of time. Some losses cannot be measured in moments or words, they echo endlessly. shaping every heartbeat and every decision? For Claire Randall, the absence of her missing child is not just a gap in her family. It is a wound that stretches across time itself. The drama of Season 8 is not only in the events that unfold, but in the invisible weight Claire carries with her. Every glance, every sigh, every pause is heavy with a mother's unspoken grief. She lives in a world where danger is constant, but the fear of what or who. The unique tension comes from what is left unsaid. Claire's interactions with Jamie and other characters are layered with subtle hints of loss and longing. Fans have noticed the way she hesitates, the way her attention drifts toward empty spaces. The faint trembling in her voice when the topic of children arises. These small moments, almost invisible at first, create a powerful narrative thread a mother's heart cannot forget, even when the mind tries to cope with absence. The missing child haunts not just Claire but the very atmosphere of the story, casting a shadow over scenes that might otherwise appear normal or peaceful. This emotional weight is amplified by the stakes of the world around her. Time travel, historical danger, and relentless enemies mean that every day carries risks beyond comprehension. The missing child becomes more than a personal tragedy. It is a symbol of vulnerability in a world where survival is never guaranteed. Every choice Claire makes is tinged with the fear that she may never reunite with the child. And yet she moves forward with courage, determination, and unyielding hope. This combination of fear and resilience is what makes her character so compelling and this mystery so intense. The drama is not limited to fear alone. It also manifests in suspenseful, almost cinematic moments. A letter left unread, a whisper in the night, a shadow moving in the background, all serve to remind viewers that the child's absence is never fully absent. It is as if the universe itself conspires to keep the mystery alive, teasing viewers with glimpses that may or may not lead to answers. Emotional resonance is heightened because the audience is allowed to feel what Claire cannot say, allowed the heartbreak, the frustration, and the relentless longing that defines her every action. In many ways, this missing child becomes the invisible character of Season 8, though unseen. The child's absence drives the plot, shapes Claire's choices, and colors the emotional landscape of the story. Each scene in which Claire navigates, this tension adds depth and suspense, making viewers feel the weight of loss, even without direct confrontation. The emotional drama reaches beyond dialogue or action, lives in pauses, glances, and subtle reactions that reveal the depth of a mother's love and the magnitude of what has been taken from her. As we transition into the next section, we will explore fan theories and speculations, diving into the wild, heartbreaking, and sometimes shocking possibilities that attempt to explain the child's disappearance and what it could mean for Claire, Jamie, and the future of the story. When a child disappears into the shadows of Claire Randall's world, fans are left with a storm of questions, and the imagination runs wild. Season 8 doesn't hand out answers. It drops clues, leaving gaps that spark endless speculation. The missing child has become one of the most debated mysteries in Outlander history, and each theory offers a tantalizing mix of hope, fear, and heartbreak. Some are heartbreaking, some almost unbelievable, but all share one thing in common. They reveal just how deeply Claire and Jamie's lives are intertwined with forces beyond their control. One of the most popular theories suggests the child may have been hidden intentionally, whisked away to protect them from a threat no mother could face alone. Perhaps Claire or Jamie made a desperate choice, burying the child's existence in secrecy, believing it would ensure safety at the cost of their own peace. Every subtle pause, every cryptic glance in Season 8 seems to hint at this possibility. Another theory takes a more chilling turn. Could the child have been taken by someone outside the family? A shadowy figure acting on motives unknown? Evidence is never direct, yet tiny details like letters left unopened or unexplained absences keep this theory alive in fans' minds. Then there's the time travel speculation. The idea that the child may have been swept away by the very forces that brought Claire to danger in the first place. Could the child exist in a different century, caught in a loop of events no one fully understands? This theory adds layers of mystery because it combines the personal stakes of a mother's love with the extraordinary unpredictability of time itself. Each fan who proposes this theory adds new possibilities, imagining encounters across eras, secret guardians, or even alternate timelines where the child lives but remains unseen. Some theories venture into the darker, almost mythic territory. Could the child have become part of a hidden network, raised in secrecy to protect a lineage or preserve a critical secret? Or perhaps the disappearance is tied to enemies who wish to manipulate Claire and Jamie through the one life they cherish most? The beauty of these fan-driven speculations is that they turn every minor clue into a potential revelation, encouraging viewers to look closer, think deeper, and wonder about the story beneath the story. What makes these theories so powerful is their emotional resonance. Each one allows fans to imagine the anguish, hope, and determination of Claire and Jamie as they navigate this void. It's more than guessing where the child might be at stepping into their shoes, feeling the desperation and love that drive every decision, and considering how far they would go to reclaim what has been lost. The mystery of the missing child is no longer just a plot point. It has become an emotional journey that spans time, danger, and the deepest fears of a mother's heart. As we move forward, we will explore the untold story revealed, piecing together the subtle clues and hidden moments from Season 8 that may finally shed light on the child's disappearance and hint at what could happen next in this extraordinary saga. The story of Claire's missing child is not written in bold headlines or obvious clues. It lives in the spaces between words, in gestures that speak louder than dialogue, and in moments that pass almost unnoticed. Season 8 is full of these hidden signals, tiny details that, when pieced together, reveal a truth that has remained just out of reach. While the show does not explicitly state the full story, the hints are powerful, whispering to viewers that something extraordinary lies beneath the surface of every scene. Some moments suggest deliberate concealment, letters tucked away, unfinished, conversations, and the careful avoidance of certain topics. Each of these small gestures carries the weight of hidden knowledge, as if Claire herself senses a secret too fragile to expose. For viewers paying close attention, it becomes clear that the missing child is not gone by chance. It is a carefully orchestrated absence designed to protect, to manipulate, or to test the limits of love and patience. The subtlety of these hints is what makes the mystery so compelling. The child is both present and absent, shaping the story while remaining unseen. Fans have also noticed that emotional beats glances that linger too long, pauses that feel heavy, with unspoken worry, and reactions to minor events reveal more than dialogue ever could. Claire's heart carries the invisible burden of loss, and even when she smiles or acts with courage, the audience can sense the quiet ache of a mother searching across shadows for a child she may never see again. These moments are the untold story, the silent thread running through the narrative that connects past events, present danger, and the hope for reunion. There are subtle clues and settings too. Objects placed in the background, repeated imagery, or historical parallels echo the presence of the child, hinting at protection, concealment, or even time-bending intervention. The brilliance of Outlander lies in these layers where the unseen is as important as what is shown. By following these breadcrumbs, viewers can begin to imagine the true scale of the mystery, piecing together fragments that reveal a pattern of care, fear, and unspoken devotion. Ultimately, the untold story is one of love stretched across time and circumstance. The child's absence drives every emotional decision Claire makes, every risk Jamie takes, and every hidden action that defines Season 8. The show teases us with the possibility of discovery, leaving enough ambiguity to fuel theories while planting the seeds of revelation. It reminds us that sometimes the most powerful stories are those we must read between the lines, feel in the silences, imagine in the spaces left deliberately blank. As the story unfolds, one thing is certain: the mystery of Claire's missing child is not just a subplot, it is the beating heart of Season 8. And its ultimate resolution promises to touch the very soul of viewers, leaving them questioning, hoping, and imagining long after the screen goes dark. The truth about Claire's missing child remains shrouded in shadows, just beyond reach, leaving viewers with questions that demand answers. Season 8 has planted clues, hints, and whispers, but the full story is still unfolding. What happened? To the child, was it hidden for protection, lost across time, or taken by forces unseen? Every possibility seems both heartbreaking and tantalizingly possible, keeping fans on the edge of their seats. Claire's journey is far from over. Every decision she makes, every risk she takes, and every shadow she follows is guided by the hope of reunion and the desperate need to uncover the truth. Jamie stands beside her, their love unshakable, yet even he cannot reveal what remains hidden. The tension is palpable. The child's absence is more than a plot. It is the emotional heartbeat driving every moment of their lives. For viewers, this cliffhanger is an invitation. Look closer, notice the small details, follow the subtle clues, and imagine the story that lies beneath the surface. Speculate, theorize, and discuss. Where is the child? Who knows the truth, and how far will Claire go to uncover it? The mystery is deliberately left open, fueling debates, fan theories, anticipation for future episodes. The shadows around this missing child are not just a narrative device, they are a reflection of the love, courage, and sacrifice that define Claire and Jamie's journey. The unanswered questions linger, haunting every scene, yet they also inspire hope. Hope that the story will be resolved, that the child will be found, and that the untold truths will finally be revealed. As the screen fades, one thought remains. The story is not over, and the mystery is far from solved. Fans are left with the chilling, captivating reality that some secrets do not reveal themselves easily on, that the search for Claire's missing child is a journey that will echo across time, motion, and imagination. Comment your theories. Share your suspicions and join the search, because in the world of Outlander, nothing is ever truly lost, and every shadow may hide the key to the truth.